So
This
myself, Chandra.
conference will now be recorded.
Myself, Chandra, I have around 7 years of experience in SAP integration. Not only on CPI, I worked on PIPO and also CPI, and also we have another integration tool from SAP CIDS, Data Services. So I have worked on three integration modules from SAP. And also I have expertised in it, and also I completed total 100 plus students training in CPI, and they are working in many of the multinational companies. Okay, so today our agenda of this course is, so to get to know what is integration first of all, then also what are all the topics covered in this particular complete course. Okay, so first let me share my screen, then we'll start this. Just a second. So first let me share. So are you able to see my screen, right? Can anyone confirm?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is SAP CPI training. So first, before going to this complete course content, so who are the core audience who are eligible to learn CPI? Okay. So who are eligible to start learning CPI? First is freshers. Okay, fresher who completes their graduation, and if they want to start their career in IT industry, so then you can just I mean that if you had a basic understanding of uh, system usage, I mean to say like computer usage, and also if you had a basic understanding of any of the programming language, so that users is ready to start learning CPI. Okay, and also the integration consultants who are currently working on any of the integration modules, something like integration tool like PIPO or MuleSoft or Dell Boomi or SnapLogic. We have a different types of integration tools in the market. If they are working on that integration tools, if they want to change their career from that particular module to SAP CPA, so they are also eligible and also core audience for this course. So core developers means like a who are working on Java or Python or some other extra other modules, other core modules. So if they wanted to change career from their core development to CPI, then they can eligible for this particular course. And also the integration architectures. So who are working on this particular architecture design. So if they wanted to know what is CPI behavior and what are all the options we have in CPI, if they want to know, so they are also eligible. And also the business users. So when any of the business is running in the organization, if they are using CPI, so the business users who handling and getting the requirements from the, from the actual business, so that business users also eligible to learn this particular SAP CPI. So non-IT who are working on non-IT sector, so there is no prerequisites first, so no need of learning Java or Python, nothing is required for CPI learning. Okay, if you have a interest to learn CPI, you can start. So that means like if you are complete, if you are a fresher, you can start learn CPI easily. Okay, this is a drag and drop tool. Nothing is there at a coding level. We have a coding, but that is very minimal. Okay, that we can manage anyway. Okay, this is the code audience for this particular course. The next is what is SAP CPI, okay, or CI. Okay, first what's SAP? Okay, first of all let's focus on what is SAP, then we'll go to CPI. Okay, so SAP is an, so what is it? So some people, some of the who doesn't know about programming language, or who doesn't know about good communication, so they will call it as a SAP. Okay, so SAP is you cannot spell it as a SAP. Okay, this is an abbreviation, so you have to call it as a SAP. Okay, keep this in mind. Okay, this is an SAP tool. SAP is an systems, applications and products in data processing. Okay, systems, applications, products in data processing. So what is SAP? So what it will do in a industry. So let's take a simple example of Before starting understanding the before starting understanding of a SAP, so first you need to understand the ERP system model. Okay, so here you can see, uh, this is an sorry, I need to select this. So here, this is my organization. Okay, let's a simple example. This is my organization. So here, uh, this organization is BMW. Okay, so this is an a BMW organization. So this BMW will manufacture the cars, correct? It will manufacture the cars. It will manufacture the cars. So here, to manufacture the cars, so they has to maintain different types of modules. So first is raw material maintenance. So raw material maintenance, that means they will maintain the raw material, that means material management. Okay, that is module So the next one is production planning. So who I mean this is for production planning. So this is for production planning. The next one is uh, after the production planning, so they have to do the sales and distribution. Okay, so sales and distribution, production planning is done, and also this production also done. So this is sales and distribution. Next is the inventory management. So inventory management to send a goods from one location to one other location. So from the plant, so see for example, they created a product, so they wanted to ship that particular product, I mean particular car from a manufacture plant to showroom. So they need some inventory management, right? Inventory management means nothing but a delivery of the goods by using transport logistics. Okay, the next is a warehouse management. Okay, so like this we have a different types of modules. So warehouse management. So here, why I'm explaining these all. So why we need this all information. So let's explain you. So to handle the material management, production planning, SD, I mean sales and distribution, inventory management, and also warehouse management, we need money, right? So how we can manage the money by using financial module, FICO. Okay, FICO. Okay, this is the FICO module. So the next one is like this one. So which we can call it as a we can call it as a so to maintain the financial advisors, material management team, and also production planning team, and also sales manager. So we have a separate developers for it, and also in the production plant we have a many of the labor as well. So that we need to maintain human resource. So that means we have to maintain the human resource management as well. So why? So if I wanted to maintain any of the organization, so we have to maintain one, I mean, to store all this information, we will maintain this particular different modules information. So before ERP system, so each data will be mod. So the FICO information will be stored in separate database. Material management will be stored in separate database. Production planning, sales and distribution, IM. So whatever the information they have, they will maintain separate databases in their systems. Okay, there is no interconnection between them. So after ERP, enterprise resource planning architecture came, so they will maintain one centralized database for all types of systems. Okay, for all types of modules. Okay, so we have this particular database. So here what they will do is, so the material management information stored in this particular database, production planning will be stored in this database, sales and distribution will be stored in this database, in inventory management, warehouse, HR, and also this particular details also will be stored in this BMW ERP system. Okay, ERP means enterprise resource planning. So enterprise resource planning is nothing but a storing all modules information in one centralized database. Okay, storing all modules information in one centralized database. So for example, the production planning team, the production planning team wants to store the data, wants to create a so this is for example, the production planning team for February they are planning to create a 50 cars. Okay, 50 cars. So first they need to check, so to manufacture the cars they need the raw iron, right? They need iron, and also they need this in details, right? So they need this information, something like so this raw material is available or not. So uh, what we need to focus on here is, so the production planning team is planning to create 50 cars in February month. Okay, in February month. So then so they have to check the material is available or not. Material means to manufacture cars they need a iron and fiber. So for 50 cars, if they require 50 tons of iron, so they have to check this 50 tons of iron is available or not in the our production plant. So then they will go and check a material management module, and if the material is available, then they will plan for this particular just a second. Yes, I'm back. Sorry. So the material management will store the material updates, like how much material we have in this particular database. Then production planning team can be uh, easily get the how much material we have. For example, if we don't have this particular material, so then immediately we will request material management to tool material management team to order 50 tons of iron. So they will check the financial status, so we have that money or not. So like that they will check, they can easily interconnect with any of the module. So they can, so for example, for 50 cars manufacturing we have a proper labor or not, so then they will check in a human resource management, something like that. So we can easily, after production completed, so we have a warehouse space or not to store these 50 cars. So like this is all are interlinked for everyone. Okay, so these all are interlinked for all this. So that's the reason, so they implemented this ERP. So in the ERP, so to support this ERP software, SAP, I mean SAP is provided one software, that is SAP S4 HANA. Okay, SAP S4 HANA. So this will store all these modules information in one single database, and it will store the information of different types of systems, applications, and products. So it will stores only the data of materials, production planning, sales and distribution, inventory management, everything. So that means SAP holds the data of systems and applications and products in data processing. It will only process the data of your enterprise. Okay, it will only stores the data of your enterprise. Okay, so this is about the SAP. So that means like this is an SAP is a full form of SAP is systems, applications, and products in data processing. ERP means enterprise resource planning. So SAP is providing one of the ERP system, that is S4 HANA. So with that uh, we can easily connect with the other systems. We can easily connect with the other modules in the same enterprise. Okay, so this is about a explanation about a ERP system. So now let's focus on CPI. Okay, let's focus on CPI. Okay, let's focus on CPI. What is CPI? So CPI full form is cloud platform integration. So previous, nowadays it is also called it as a cloud integrator. Okay, it is called as a cloud integrator. Okay, cloud integrator from SAP CI or SAP CPI. CPI means cloud platform integration, CI means cloud integration. Okay, cloud integration. Okay, so here what is CPI and what is integration? First of all, so what is integration? So for example, I have a requirement. So I have a requirement. So here this is a material management. So this is BMW organization. I have another third party, I mean another vendor. Vendor means like a supplying the goods to this business. Okay, so I have a JSW. Okay, JSW. uh, this is one of the iron supplier in India. Okay, iron supplier company in India. So here you can see this is very simple. So they are having the one portal to accept the orders from another companies. Okay, this is an order portal. Okay, order portal. This is an order portal of JSW. Okay, so what is the use? Why I'm explaining this is, so here, yeah. So here, why I'm explaining this is, so if I wanted to send a request to JSW, so for I don't have material, I mean iron, I don't have iron in a BMW company. So then what I have to do is, so I have to place a request from BMW organization to this order portal of JSW. Actually, when we are directly connecting with this particular third other enterprises, we cannot directly connect because due to the some security reasons we cannot directly connect. So for that, what we will do is, so we will use a middleware like SAP CPI, a middleware tool. Not only SAP CPI, we will use middleware integration tool. Okay, integration tool. So we will use integration tool. Okay. So here, integration tools. So here you can see first the request will be go to from BMW to the integration tool. The integration will maintain a connectivity to this particular order portal. Okay, so in small businesses we will directly connect with this order portals, but in enterprises the document first it will go to the integration portal, then it will go to the order portal. Okay, so like this the data will be posted to the order portal. Okay, so what is the advantage of this particular integration tool is, so it will make a connectivity bridge between the third party enterprises and also our own enterprises. Okay, so any message fails, for example I have placed 10 orders. So due to some connectivity issue one order is failed. In integration tool we have a monitoring, so there we can easily find this particular failures in integration tool. This is the advantage. So that means like this is about integration. So so to connect with the another enterprises or another applications from our organization, we will use this particular integration tool. Okay, so now I hope you got a integration. What is integration? So this is about this is a cloud based middleware or integration tool. Okay, so the next is, we already discussed about the what is ERP. So here we have a clear understanding. So like previously I drawn by my own. So here you can see this is the ERP system, enterprise resource planning. I have a finance, purchasing, manufacturing, MRP, inventory management, customer relationship management, e-commerce services are like this. So ERPs are used in manufacturing industries, distribution industries, professional services and construction and many more. Okay, the next is a middleware. We already discussed about to connect with the ERP systems to any of the online applications. Like this, we can connect with the business partners to ERP systems or payment gateway to ERP systems and cloud to ERP systems like this. So middleware used in different types of industries, recruiting, e-commerce, healthcare, banking services, financial services, something like that. So example middleware tools in the market is SAP PIPO, CPI, Delbumi, MuleSoft, Informatica, and SnapLogic, and many more. But our main focus on the CPI. Okay, this is about middleware. So now the evaluation of SAP integration platform is, so like first they introduced as XI, SAP XI Exchange Infrastructure in 2020. 2, that means like a 2002. Next they rename it to PIPO for the rebranding purpose, and also we have some major updates in the tool as well, that is released on 2007. Next, process orchestration in 2011, and HCI cloud platform, I mean HANA cloud integration in 2013. Later they renamed to SAP CPI in 2017, that is a cloud platform integration. So now they are called as a SAP integration suite, combination of multiple integration multiple integration capabilities. Okay, so let's discuss. So this is about a just high level introduction of this particular SAP CPI and also what is SAP. So let's jump into the course content. What are all the topics we will cover in this particular course? Okay, just a second. I will pause for a moment. Let me open. Uh, yes, let me reshare. Yeah. So now this is our course content. So you can also, maybe you already got this course content uh, from the institute. So here you can see this is SAP CPI cloud integration. So here the main goal of this training is understanding of SAP cloud platform, understanding integration services like integration suite, and also how to practice these trials. So once every day I will explain the sessions, right? So in that sessions how we will start practicing. So will I will explain you like how to get the trial tenant. This is free for 90 days, so you can start practicing from the trial tenant. And also how to use the prepackaged content. Prepackaged content is nothing but a ready-made content, so that will be how we can consume, and how we will configure, will explain that as well. So work with iFlows with all options offered by CPI. So SAP CPI is providing various types of options, will cover 99% of options in whatever they provided, and also the clear understanding of operations, what is operations and why we are using it. So we will also explain about. So the course content, we already core audience we already discussed, that is for consultants who are already working in integration, anyone interested to learn CPI, and also core developers and also business users. So this training is completely practical and hands-on along with the business examples. Okay, while training we will deploy 40 plus integration flows in runtime, and every day we will provide a video, recorded session. If you're missing any of the sessions, you can just go through that recording videos. If you have any queries, we can check in. We can, you can just refer that video later the session, and you can ask the questions in the next sessions. Okay, the next one is, so the course content is, so we are providing an overview of SAP Cloud Integration Services, and also configuring the first integration flow. Next, getting the free trial access, and also simulation of an integration flow, how to test the integration flow uh, while developing. Okay, and also the cloud integration operations, we have a different types of operations like monitor messages, and also creating security materials, and also connection tests, and also monitor the message payload from the sender system, what is the data we received, what is the data we sent, everything will be covered in this operation. And also to connect with the sender and receiver systems, we will use different types of adapters. So these all adapters we will use to connect with the different types of systems. Okay, these all adapters we will use to connect with external systems. Okay, so coming to the security purpose, so while connecting to any of the third party systems, we need to maintain certificate, security, right? So these are the security concepts we will be used in this particular sessions. Okay, the next is a list of palette options covered in this training. So these all are palette options. If you are expert, if you are know about all these palette options, you will be the expert in CPI development. Okay, so these all are standard options. So you can just simply, so for example, if I take a message mapping. So just you can simply go to, this is a CPI home, I mean to say, like, this is the CPI development page. So if you wanted to use message mapping function, just you can use drag and drops. So if you had this understanding, so just what is the use of message mapping and why we are using it, so just if you had that understanding, you can easily solve it. Okay, so like this, so we will cover all these sessions, I mean all these palette options with along with the business examples. And also we have to go for groovy script as well. So groovy script is an, so once these particular palette options are not working, okay, not satisfied the client requirement, so then we'll go for this particular groovy script options. Okay, so we'll explain the basics of groovy script and also how to create this I mean how to access this body headers and exchange properties in groovy script and how to modify this will also we will cover. So these all are the scenarios we will work along with this business examples, and these are all the tools we will use while we are discussing about this particular project. And also we will discuss about what is the different types of projects, and also one real time project end to end as well. Okay, so this is about the course content. So if you had any queries, so you can, I mean if you had any specific requirements on any of the specific concept, you can ask Ramya and Manos. Any queries from you?
Yeah, nothing, Chandra.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, present how is the market about this
Market, many companies has the, I mean, many requirements in the market, Manos.
yeah,
Many requirements, yeah. So they are literally looking for a, uh, I mean, if you have a basic understanding of CPI, how it is working, then they are hiring us. Okay,
yeah,
because in the market, this is a, I mean, this tool is exist from last 10 years. But
yeah,
the thing here is, no one has a prior experience on all the configurations. And also, that is the reason. So if you had a minimum understanding of this particular tool, they are hiring, even you're not expert in it. Anyway, you're already working on PIPO, right? You can easily understand CPI as well. Just the configurations will change, tool will change, but the concept is same.
minimum they are expecting how much experience, Chandra?
2 years is enough, Manas. 2 years is enough.
Okay,
Yeah, so you can, I mean, you can, so you are working on PIPO 3 years, right? You can tell them, you can make your resume like 2 years as a PIPO, 1 year as CPI. That is enough.
okay.
Yeah. Any other queries from Ramya or Manos?
Nothing, sir.
Okay, okay, good. Okay, then so mostly we will start these sessions on uh I mean first week of February. So but we are taking demo now itself, but if possible we will take from the next week itself. Okay, we'll start the sessions because so I have to complete the existing running batch, so that will be completed this weekend or the next week. So once it is completed, I am ready to take the sessions for you. Okay.
Okay, okay, Chandra. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So the team will inform you that the institute team will inform you on the starting date. So based on that, we can start.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you, Chandra.
Bye.